Hi, I'm Heidi Nessa and welcome. Today we tour a new home with a distinctive and lasting architectural style, plus we meet the design and building experts involved in this beautiful project, right here on The Art of Home. This is The Art of Home. Each week we take you on a private tour of some of the Twin Cities' most distinctive homes and hear from the creative and talented people behind the design. From lofts to lake living, from ultra-contemporary to timeless traditionals. This is The Art of Home. We're so excited to meet with the team involved in the making of this home today. A soft contemporary with details and architectural elements that really set it apart. We'll tour with the builder and architect for their perspective, plus hear from the interior designer with trends and techniques. But first, Tom Mecke, the real estate agent for this newly completed home, sets the stage as we begin this wonderful home tour.
We're very excited about this new home in Edina. It's very close to Interlachen Country Club. One of the nice things about the location is you're very quick to the interstate for access to work. You're also close to the shops and restaurants at 50th and France. One of the trends we're seeing in Edina right now is new construction and redevelopment of properties that have been around for a while. This neighborhood has had quite a bit of that already, and this lot was actually a house that we took down and replaced with the house we have here today. So it's a very nice neighborhood, established, lots of tall trees. A lot of the homes have already been redeveloped here. You wouldn't know it from the setting in the back with all the trees and the tennis courts from Mirror Lakes. It's a nice private setting, and I think someone would really enjoy it.
This is such a great project, and Dave Steinges from Steiner Koppelman and Steve Kleineman from SKD Architects, you guys are really partners on this project, but take us through some of your history, because it goes way back.
In 1978, I was remodeling my kitchen. Who did I call? Dave Steingas to do the cabinetry. So I've known Dave for a long time.
Oh, and currently you're up to what?
We're up to building 8-9 houses a year, and I've got like 20-30 employees with us, and I'm only as good as the team behind me, and Steve has always been a good start to the team with the architecture and design, and we just love following it through with some good quality workmanship.
It takes a real partnership, and you've got some signature work here around the Twin Cities as well, Steve.
I've been doing this for 36 years now as SKD, working on all kinds of projects throughout the metropolitan area as well. But when we do a good design, it's got to follow through with good detailing and how it gets finished off.
And the good
make
people.
It pull off.
Well, we cannot wait to see the inside of this home. We're going to do an exterior tour of the home first with Steve, and then we'll meet up with you later. Well, Steve, now we're going to go for a quick architectural tour of this home. Bring us through some of your inspiration.
Well, as an architect, we're really starting out with fitting into the context of the neighborhood. There was a real variety of homes here, but the ones on both sides really were more of a one-story roof line. And what we tried to do here was to build a two-story house, but give it the one-story appeal. So we've got steeper roof pitches, and we also have a roof that builds up to the second floor, but actually gives you the appearance of being one story. And in addition to that, we flared out the roof, creating those brackets to give it kind of a heavy feel. So that's really the first characteristic. The second element, Heidi, is really a real clear sense of entry and a strong entry. So what we did here was to have that broad arch that centers everything. The urns and standing, I tend to use them a lot to kind of create a clear sense of entry in a really cool front entrance frame system with great windows.
It's such a signature style of yours, and I absolutely love it. And the windows, keep going on that, because there are such unique windows in this home.
Well, the third element would be the windows. And it really is very apparent on the back of the house, because the back is where we really open up to a more private view, and it was important for me to bring the outside in. So we'll see that more as we move around the house and look from the inside, how that really affects the design. And the fourth is really the use of materials, because we used a very earthy stone And I think that's real important to give the house a base, but yet we've got this kind of contemporized shingle style that gives it the softness. And the combination of the materials, I think, really set the house apart.
When Steve Kleineman, the architect, called me and asked me to furnish this home, I looked at the floor plans, but that's all I'd seen. And when I drove out here on that Saturday morning and walked in the door of the house, I was immediately taken by the glass, the expanse of the glass, and how welcoming the house felt, even though it wasn't done yet. And I had just gotten in a couple phenomenal sofas that I knew were right to use in this place, and a wonderful piece of art. So that was kind of the takeoff where I started working on it. And then everything else just kind of went from there. I got to use a lot of the new merchandise, particularly for this new house.
Coming up next, we tour the main level of this home. You're watching The Art of Home.
There's a revolution taking place in home technology, and it's happening directly on your smartphone or tablet. ResTech is the Twin Cities electronic lifestyle experts. New construction or remodel, ResTech is there to help. From the initial technology consultation, system design, implementation, and ongoing support. See what ResTech can do for you at the new 25,000 square foot Mingle Design Center just east of 494 on Highway 55 in Plymouth. ResTech is your trusted technology system partner.
Take a journey through the Floors of Distinction showroom. Experience firsthand the best in carpets, beautiful hardwood flooring, and the latest in specialty floors. We have professional interior designers, expert staff, and installers that are dedicated to turning your dreams into reality. Your home, your vision, and our experience, all working together. Visit us on the northeast corner of Highway 494 and Bass Lake Road to see the distinctive possibilities. Floors of Distinction. Imagine what we can do for you.
It feels good to be in tune with your environment, to see its true beauty, experience its tranquility. What cannot be seen is often most beautiful. Phantom screens are out of sight until you need them. Their true beauty is that they are not screens. They are phantom screens.
What's your mood? Now you can shop lighting for every room in your home. With hundreds of unique finds, Lappin Lighting is your escape to the unusual. Visit the 5,000 square foot designer showroom in downtown Minneapolis' historic warehouse district, 1 block off Washington and 394 on 3rd Avenue, or online at lappinlighting.com. For 85 years, Lappin Lighting has been the full-service, family-owned experts in lighting for every mood.
Most paints have color that sits on the surface, but nothing beats Benjamin Moore's Color Lock technology that locks color right in, no matter how often you wash it. Color Lock technology, exclusively from your Benjamin Moore retailer.
Welcome back to The Art of Home as we continue our tour with the team involved in this beautiful project.
Great design really starts at the curb. Most home buyers really want a home that has a house that pops from the curb, and I think the architect did a fantastic job. From the paver driveway to the stone deck in the back, the custom urns that he had made on either side of the front door really sets this home apart and just gives it an elegance that I think will allow buyers to respond very positively to it.
Steve, we walk into this room and it's absolutely an architectural feat. It's gorgeous. Tell me all about it, the inspiration and how you went about this.
Well, the first impression when you walk in the door is really important. What we did here is we lifted the ceilings. The ceilings are 14 feet here, and you can see the expression of glass that we actually put in all across the whole back of the house. So you really see this beautiful view looking out the windows, very open and airy. And then we started to address the defining spaces with different ceiling heights. So in the great room itself, We put a great focal point in here, cool fireplace, floating ledges. You know, again, it's a soft contemporary feel to the house, but it feels warm and comfortable really for anyone. I mean, the trim that's used here is sort of transitional. We've got a little character in the trim, but yet we still have this kind of chunky play with materials and textures. That's really a lot of fun.
The different profiles on the ledges and the Cambria and the granite that you've used throughout is great. For example, here in the dining room, this beautiful buffet, great profile.
Thank you. We used Cambria exclusively throughout this house. So we tried to use it in different ways, create different textures with it, as well as fit it in with the general theme of the home. You can see that as we're here in the dining room, we can still see through in the great room, but we've defined the space with the soffit ceiling changes, with the windows, the way the walls jut out, with the soffits in the kitchen and the elements on the island. And we've also played with the thicknesses of these materials as well. One of my favorite elements in this kitchen at the island here, or above the island, is actually this wooden soffit with this exhaust fan. You know, most people think of an exhaust fan as this big hood, but this one is flush in the ceiling, works amazing, and it doesn't block your view in any way.
And it's really cool. The cabinets too, we have to call out. Beautiful color, great choice.
Thank you. And actually, they're the same color as the walls. But we've added a little glaze to the cabinets with this little texture, so it darkens them up just a smidge, but again, it helps to tie things together.
So Steve, what you've created on this end of the home is really an owner's retreat.
Yes, Heidi. On the back side here, we have a good-sized study, the powder room right accessible from it. We've got a great master bedroom suite, pair of doors leading to both of these spaces, not big, but very comfortable.
Dramatic.
A very comfortable walk-in closet, and of course, the big highlight is the master bath.
Some of the high points in there, I mean the stone itself.
Well, it's all about the detailing there. For the shower itself, it's all glazed with frameless glass. The countertop is very cool and chunky looking. The tub deck itself also has a great feel, the way it kind of carries through there. And of course, the detail is very nice in how we handled, in a more unique way, a more common tile.
Oh, you've thought of everything in this space. I just love it.
Thank you.
This custom home has many custom features. Joe Umberger, the project manager on the job, takes us through a few.
So in this level of home, our customers have an expectation of seeing a lot of high-end built-ins. Our background in cabinetry really helps us incorporate those throughout our house. It gives them an ability for clutter-free living where everything has its place. And one of my favorite areas in this house is our back entry off the garage that enters right into a mudroom, where we have lockers and a bench and a nice drop zone area that are a great example of the built-ins we put throughout the house.
One of the nice things about this house is the open concept. And it seems what a lot of people want to be using now in their houses. If they're in an old house and they're redoing it, they're opening the walls up. People want to be talking with each other, not stuck all the way in the corner. This house, I ended up doing some new bar stools for the kitchen that are very comfortable. People can be out here with whoever's cooking and be part of it. And they can swivel in these bar stools, look back to the dining room or into the living room with other people that are here at a party. Even into the bedroom, they're seating in the bedroom. It's just the way we're living now.
Coming up next, the upper level tour of the stunning home. Right here on The Art of Home.
Come mingle with us. Mingle Cabinetry Furnishings and Design, together with Studio M Interiors, offers you everything you want for your home under one roof. Explore state-of-the-art products in full-size room displays. At Mingle, you'll find innovative products and creative solutions for every inch of the home. Let Mingle's award-winning design team awaken your signature style. Open to the public just 1 mile east of 494 on Highway 55. Mingle and Studio M, everything you want for your home. Take a journey through the Floors of Distinction showroom. Experience firsthand the best in carpets, beautiful hardwood flooring, and the latest in specialty floors. We have professional interior designers, expert staff, and installers that are dedicated to turning your dreams into reality. Your home, your vision, and our experience, all working together. Visit us on the northeast corner of Highway 494 and Bass Lake Road to see the distinctive possibilities. Floors of Distinction. Imagine what we can do for you.
Performance Pool and Spa is Minnesota's #1 pool builder and retail store. In fact, Performance Pool and Spa are the experts in anything for the backyard, from pools to spas, landscaping, and more. When you think of backyard fun, come to Performance Pool and Spa for the best selection and the most experienced team. We have 4 locations in the metro: Woodbury, Oakdale, Burnsville, and now in Plymouth. Learn more at performancepools.com.
I'm Randall McDaniel. As a former Minnesota Viking and a member of the Pro Football Hall of Fame, I know how important it is to fuel up to be successful on and off the field. Now, I work with 3rd graders, and I see firsthand the positive impact exercise and good nutrition has on my students. As a partner with the Taste of the NFL and the NFL's Play 60 program, I'm proud to do my part to make sure kids get the nutrition they need. Please help us kick hunger in America and encourage an active lifestyle by supporting the Taste of the NFL and the NFL's Play 60 program.
Welcome back to the Art of Home as we get a closer look at the family spaces and building trends with the team involved in this project.
For a lot of the families that I work with, the trend that I'm seeing in real estate today is people want to be able to age in place. Having a main floor master is becoming more of a request that we're seeing in new construction. And working with the architect to lay out this property, we intentionally put the master suite on the main floor to accommodate that desire that we're seeing in the marketplace. We've got 3 very nice sized bedrooms up, a Jack and Jill bath and a junior suite. And if somebody wanted to have a nanny's quarters or something like that, we have that 5th bedroom and bathroom in the lower level.
Well, so Joe, we're in the upper level of this home now, and as I look out, there's so many architectural features.
Absolutely. So in this 2-story foyer here, we have some very interesting features. One would be the small soffitting that we wrap the ceiling line with in lieu of using a crown molding. And it's a more contemporary kind of soft look, but it still sets off the ceiling lines. We also have some featured windows up here that were trimmed out with a more bold, wider casing and some ribbons that are trimmed through them.
Beautiful details, and then looking down to this gorgeous door.
Right, absolutely. Nice, large door, gives an appearance of an even larger door, having the transom and side lights, so very inviting into this space.
Absolutely gorgeous. Now, as we turn around here, we're going to be taking a look at rooms. There are 3 bedrooms up here. Take us through this one right off the front stairs.
So the one up front is, it's a single bedroom. It has its own ensuite bath. We made sure to keep the bathrooms on the 2nd floor very nice as well, with solid surface countertops. In the Jack and Jill bath, we have frameless shower door, very nice porcelain tiles. We see a growing trend, I think, away from some of the natural stones and now into those porcelains due to the fact that they are so user-friendly, easy to clean. It has great double bowl vanity, linen closet, really nice, full of features for a couple of kids.
Another feature that I really like is the experience of moving to different levels. So I had fun with it in this house, and part of it was really the design of the railing. It's kind of a feature of mine that I've used in a few times, and that's my pickup sticks rail. Instead of using normal spindles or basic elements that you would see, we kind of just threw the spindles down on the ground, let them fall where they did, and turned it into a railing. And we capped it off with wood. So that in itself becomes a real art piece. A lot of people have commented on it. We've done it inside the house as well as outside. When you get upstairs, rather than seeing a normal walkway, we've got the pickup sticks rails on one side, and we actually punched into the walls and created these display recesses to create more of a gallery feel. So when you look from the foyer, you see more of a gallery with lighting and soffit detailing, and it makes that walkway experience much more interesting.
It makes my job much easier when I walk into a house and it has great lighting, because I'm going to be putting art in and I need to have that lit. Fixtures that are throughout the house. In the kitchen, we have wonderful lighting, 3 pendants hanging down over the counter. And then we go into the dining room, we have 3 more pendants that are beautiful hanging over the dining room table. And then at the front of the house, when you walk in, there's a great orb in the entryway that really sets it apart from the rest of the house. It makes its statement.
Coming up next, the amazing lower level and entertaining spaces. You're watching The Art of Home.
Hi, Shannon Scrella with Hirschfield's Window Fashions. Whether you're currently building a new home or redecorating, consider adding motorized operating systems to your new Hunter Douglas blinds and shades. Hunter Douglas motorized window treatments are perfect for hard-to-reach window locations or multiple groups of window coverings where convenient and accessible operating is needed. Open and close, raise and lower, adjust slats, vanes, and louvers, all from a handheld remote, wall switch, or with your iPad. Adding motorization to your Hunter Douglas window treatments also eliminates the need of cords, creating a safer home for children and pets. To learn more about Hunter Douglas products, visit a Hirschfield's Window Fashion Specialist in-store or shop at home. We'll bring the showroom to you.
What's your mood? Now you can shop lighting for every room in your home. With hundreds of unique finds, Lappin Lighting is your escape to the unusual. Visit the 5,000 square foot designer showroom in downtown Minneapolis' historic warehouse district, 1 block off Washington and 394 on 3rd Avenue, or online at lappinlighting.com. For 85 years, Lappin Lighting has been the full-service, family-owned experts in lighting for every mood.
There's a revolution taking place in home technology, and it's happening directly on your smartphone or tablet. ResTech is the Twin Cities electronic lifestyle experts. New construction or remodel, ResTech is there to help. From the initial technology consultation, system design, implementation, and ongoing support. See what ResTech can do for you at the new 25,000 square foot Mingle Design Center just east of 494 on Highway 55 in Plymouth. ResTech is your trusted technology system partner.
Welcome back to The Art of Home as interior designer Jim Snewstead talks trends in casual entertaining spaces.
This room was designed to really have people come down and be comfortable. I've got in this new sectional with movement on it that came in a couple months ago, and it has 1 fixed piece, 2 pieces that move back. You want to sit and watch a game, you want to be watching a movie, you're going to be comfortable. The whole family can curl up on here if they want it. The other thing is we have a wonderful game table and chairs over in the far corner that's kind of set apart. If people are playing cards, they don't have to be all part of this. And that's really what a lot of my clients are wanting these days. That's the way they're living in their houses.
All right, Joe, we're in the lower level. It's got great energy down here.
So the goal in developing the lower level plan here was to bring in a lot of light. We didn't want it to feel like a lower level. We excavated the backyard in such a way to push a retaining wall out, bring our window level down so we didn't end up with a narrow strip of windows. The wet bar has a solid surface, beautiful countertop, and we have a sink with a refrigerator next to it, a beverage center, if you will, and the under-counter lighting really highlights the natural stone, which has a really great textural feel because of the staggered look to it.
There's other stone down the hallway. We've got a powder room. That stone in there as well is so beautiful, textural.
A lot of the products that we've used down here mix the natural elements with the man-made elements. And in our bathroom, we actually had our stone fabricator that did all of our solid surface countertop make us a seamless strip to incorporate it into the shower, as well as like a big slab appearance of a shower bench.
Such a great finishing touch. Then we've got another guest suite down the hall.
Yeah, really nice large guest suite, which again has all that natural light from pushing the retaining wall out.
And then down the other end of the house, we've got a really great future exercise space.
Right, you know, we set that with cork flooring, so it's a nice low impact type flooring for an exercise room. There's also a flex space down on the end, so whoever comes in and wants to make this their home has the opportunity to kind of create their own space.
In the lower level, it's really a simple space, and we wanted to make it feel special. So we did just a few things to really enhance that feel. One of them is really to define spaces with soffits. I think that a lot of people were working with lower ceiling heights, and yet when we pop up a ceiling, it makes the space feel more comfortable. I think when you combine that with a strong expression of glass throughout the space, really helps the space feel more comfortable. And then you add a few details at the bar with some really nice finishes, nice countertop material choices, and some kind of playful little detailing around the TV, makes it a fun space to be in.
So this home tour has been fantastic in meeting the entire team involved. I mean, how do you guys do it? You've worked together a lot, but what does it really take?
You know, it takes a good team effort, without any question. I mean, in this case, it started with the design of the project. The house is to be built for someone, and you know, and then it was important to, you know, pull through all those details that we think of on paper and to make sure that they come out the way they're envisioned to be. And with a good team, you can do that. And we did.
We did. As a cabinet maker, following the details and making things happen, it kind of pulls it all together.
Well, and with your team and building the quality of this home, you can just feel it. The design of this home, you can just feel is absolutely a delightful day. Thank you so much for being here, and I want to do it again on your next project, so I hope that's coming up soon.
Yep, we hope so too. Thanks.
Detail and quality craftsmanship combined with architectural elements create such a memorable yet comfortable feel, and this home has all of that and more. It's been such a delight to tour, and our thanks to the entire team for sharing their perspective. Plus a special thanks to you for joining in today. Be sure to check online for past episodes and tune in next week for another great home tour right here on The Art of Home.